Okay, let's go.
Joey, your reaction to that this afternoon? Point one or 2 points dropped?
Half time, we're the only side that's going to win the game. You know, we're much a better side, created the better opportunities. They're fortunate to go in at 1-0. You know, come out and after. I can't tell you the truth is the reality, because if I tell you the truth I'll get fined and I will probably get banned from the touchline again, and unfortunately that's where it is.
You're talking about the decision for Louis Coyle?
Of course I am, yeah.
Yeah, definitely changed the game. It changed the whole emphasis of it.
Yeah, I mean it's frustrating because the referee hasn't gave the decision and he's 10, 15, 20 yards away. The decision to send him off was given by the linesman, who's 5 yards further away from the decision than me. I'm 5 yards closer. I've got exactly the same view, if not better than him. And we are absolutely devastated at the decision, because we're probably going to end up with another player having a red card rescinded. But that doesn't help us today. It's happening too often. You cannot take a guess from where he's standing. The ref's in a better position than him, and in my opinion, from the view, if I'd have been asked to give the decision, it'd have been a guess at a flip of a coin. And unfortunately, we're down to 10. You know, backs against the wall, gives them all the impetus that they need, because they've been dominated in the football match to that point. And you know, we're hanging on at the end to salvage a point. But I'm buzzing with the lads, because they just dig in. They don't know when they're beaten, even if at times it is in an unjust manner, because it just can't keep happening. You know, we spoke the other day about us being bottom of the fair play table. Well, are we a dirty side? Because again, that's another red card, and it's not a challenge that is worthy of a red card. It's a clean challenge. He wins the ball, and unfortunately, for the lad, he's sent from the field of play, and it's just wrong, and it cannot keep happening. This is happening far too often, and something needs to be done about it. You know, I'll speak to Dave Ellison at the PGMOL. No doubt he'll do what he did last time. He'll feel aggrieved with us. He'll explain to us about the decision. He'll concur with lots of our thoughts and lots of our feelings, and then what does that help us today? Because we should have had another 2 points on the board, and you know, we're incredibly disappointed. And as I say, I can't tell you the truth, because if I tell you what I really think, I'll be suspended and fined. So something needs to be done about it, because it's wrong.
And just to clarify, you will be appealing that decision?
Oh, listen, it's an absolute no-brainer. I've seen it back multiple angles. I can't tell you how disappointed I am, especially as I know who's given the decision and I know how far away he is. You know, the refs played on. It's a good physical tackle. Wins the ball, not out of control. So yeah, if that's a sending off, then we're going to be down to 2 or 3 players finishing games. You know, if he wants to. You know, and the disappointing thing is, the referee is the best official here. That is why he's the referee. So to take a decision from such a distance, I mean, you know, we're standing virtually where he's made the call from, and there's bodies and there's players. How can you possibly judge exactly what's happened there? Their player doesn't think, you know, their players in there, like, well, it's harsh. They're players. So yeah, look, I can't go into it anymore, because you know, I'm an honest lad, and we've got an honest group of players, and we're hurting because it's a bad decision.
Another impressive performance away from home now.
Well, it was for 50 odd minutes till, you know, we are at a numerical disadvantage. You can't play with 10 men. It's an hard game. It's hard enough with 11 against 11. So yeah, look, it is what it is. I can't comment on it anymore, because they'll find me. So I've said what I've said. That's it.
Of course, Tuesday night now you go to Wimbledon, another away game. Given the fact you've drawn your last 2 away games, you've ended up that sequence of defeats. You know, things are definitely improving, aren't they, away from home for you? Well,
we'd have won today. We'd stayed with 11, we'd have won the game. So yeah, this disappointing, but we've got to pick ourselves back up. feels like a little bit against us against the world at the minute. But yeah, look, we've got a solid group in there, solid group of lads, and you know, it's just something we have to absorb. It's disappointing because you know it's an hard enough game as it is, and all you ask for is parity.
This week, Cian Bolger left the club, joining Bobby Grant and also Kyle Dempsey having left the club. Any sign of any incomings throughout the over the forthcoming month?
We'll see. I mean, you've seen today we've got two 17-year-olds on the bench. So look, you know, if we can, we will. If we can't, then we'll give the youth a chance. So, you know, I've already given I think about 7 or 8 debuts out this season. I've got faith in the youngsters. I was not far off putting one of them on. You know, Shez gets on, but I was quite close to throwing another one of them on, and just to state the game. So yeah, look, it is what it is. We'll assess that going forward. But yeah, when Ash Eastham goes down holding his cheekbone, you do get a little bit worried. Thankfully, he got through the game and battled on, you know, being the warrior that he is. But if he'd had to come off, then we were into young players. So we know that. We have to do something about that. If we do, great. If we don't, then we'll adjust and find a plan.